Hello there, beauty ravers, and if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Raven, and this is where I like to rave about beauty. If you would ever so kindly hit that like and subscribe button to become part of my little family here on YouTube, it means so much to me. Now without further ado, let's jump on into the video. Hi guys, today we are decluttering my lip glosses, and there's a ton of them, so let's get on into it. Alright, so I have all of my lip glosses in this bag right here. It is see-through, so you can see them all, but I have no idea how many lip glosses I have. I mean, obviously, it's a good amount. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty hefty. So I know it's a lot, but I have no idea how many because I haven't counted anything in my makeup collection in well over a year. So how I want to do this is I want to guess how many I have, and then I will go through and count them and tell you how many I actually have, and then I will set a goal for how many I would like to declutter today, and then we'll go through them. So my guess is that we're sitting at about 45 lip glosses. I'm gonna go right in between and say we're sitting at 43 lip glosses. Now let me go count. Well, I totally forgot I had a box of lip glosses. So when I originally showed you the bag, that was not all my lip glosses, and I have now counted them all, and I'm ashamed to report back that I have 66 lip glosses in total. What does a singular pair of lips like these need 66 lip glosses for? I honestly can't tell you, but I know I want to declutter a good chunk of that because I just don't need that much. Also, a lot of these are old, to be fair. But anyway, I'm going to say that I would like to declutter. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I want to declutter 30 lip glosses today. Do I think that that's going to happen? Honestly, I have no idea, but let's find out. The first one I have here is from Revolution. This is the Zero lip gloss from The Nightmare Before Christmas. This isn't going anywhere. While we're talking about that collection, I might as well mention my Oogie Boogie lip gloss. That's also not going anywhere. Both super cute, and I love both of them. Then I have this Wet n Wild lip gloss that is in the shade Leo. This was their Zodiac sign collection. I am not a Leo, but I just thought this was a pretty gloss. However, I don't think I need this one anymore. Next, I have the Gemini gloss from Wet n Wild. I am a Gemini, so that's why I bought this, and honestly, I wish I hadn't. I did buy that purely because of the astrology sign, and I haven't really used this one much, so I am going to let this one go as well. Next, I have 5 of these Beauty Concepts lip glosses, and honestly, I bought these because they were super cheap at TJ Maxx, but now I have so many lip glosses to the point where I think I'm probably going to grab for other things over these. I don't think they were horrible, but they just aren't that great either, so I'm going to let these ones go as well. Next, I have this NYX Instant Filler Plumping Lip Gloss, which I do enjoy, so I am going to keep it. And we have this Lime Crime Wet Cherry Lip Gloss, and I actually really do like this one. I'm a sucker for oranges, and this is in the shade Tangy Cherry, and I absolutely love this gloss so much. I actually will swatch it for you. I'm not going to do much swatching in this video, mostly because a lot of lip glosses don't have too much color, so there's no point. But this one has quite a bit of color, so I think we can let you guys see it. Look how pretty that is. I love that. Yes, definitely keeping. Next, I have this Dose of Colors one, and this is from their Mickey Mouse collection, and I absolutely love every single thing I have tried from Dose of Colors, so it's not going anywhere because I love this as well. Next, I have this Profusion Cosmetics Glitzy Pout in the shade Perfect. I would like this if I wasn't so anal about the fact that I need a slippy, slidey gloss. I do not like it when they're rough to the touch, and this one has sparkle in it, and you can definitely feel the sparkle. Some people that doesn't bother, but me, it really does. It irks me in ways I can't explain, so I am going to pass this one on. Next, I have this Beauty Benefits one, and I'm going to let this one go as well. I have this Revlon Plumping Kiss Lip Cream, and I found out that Revlon is not cruelty-free, so I will be passing this one on. Next, I have this e.l.f. Lip Lacquer that I really do enjoy and will be keeping. I have this Orza Beauty one that is in Rose Glow. I do like this one, so I'm keeping it. I have this LA Colors Plump Gloss. I have not used this. I just don't think I'm going to, so I'm going to pass this this one on. I have this mini NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Cream Brulee. I will be keeping this. I haven't used it yet, but I just got this recently at a baby shower. I played a game and I won, you know, I'm good at these things. So I am keeping it though. Next I have one of my favorite lip glosses. This is the Urban Decay Naked Heat. And I love it so much. It is a plumping lip gloss, but I love it so much that I bought a second one. Do I need both? That's honestly something that I can't decide at the moment, so I'm going to put this in the maybe pile. Next, I have this La Rock Alter Ego lip gloss in the shade Brunch Queen. This is beautiful. I love it so much. It's like this pastel pinky purple, and it also smells like marshmallows. Who doesn't love that? But this is a more pigmented gloss, and it is really pretty. I love this thing so much. I'm definitely keeping it. Next, I have a whole bunch of these Melania More Shine liquid lipsticks. Technically, these are high shine liquid lipsticks. However, they're glossy enough, for my opinion, to be considered a lip gloss, and that's what I wear them as. But these are just so good. I love the formula on these. They're super affordable. I'm keeping all of them. Sorry, not sorry. I have this e.l.f. Plumping Gloss in Mocha Twist, and I do like this one, so I'm keeping it as well. I have a few of these Wet n Wild ones from the Fantasy Makers collection, and I don't know if I need to keep all of them, so let's swatch them out and figure that out. So this one is Meet at Sahara, and it's really pretty. It's another high shine liquid lipstick, but again, glossy enough to be considered lip gloss in my humble opinion. Same goes for this one in Sold Out, but I kind of like that color a little bit more. And then we have this one in Wanderlust. It's more of a true gloss, a little bit of pigment there. I like this one as well. I think I'm going to declutter Meet at Sahara and keep the other two. Do I need to keep the other two? Honestly, I'm going to declutter Meet at Sahara for sure. And then I'm going to put these two in the maybe pile. Oh, I have two more of the Melania More Shines, which I'm of course keeping. I have a little family of them growing in my collection now, and I'm kind of living for it. I have 6 of these Ellen Tracy glosses, and honestly, these were nicer than I expected them to be. They were super affordable at TJ Maxx, I believe, and yeah, they were like $5, $6 for all of them, which is amazing. However, I do have glosses I'm gonna reach for over them, but these were pretty good. If you're at TJ Maxx and you're looking for a super affordable gloss, maybe this is it. Next, I have this Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie in Spark Plug. This was nice, but I just don't use it very often, so I'm gonna declutter it. Next, I have this Ulta Beauty Plumped Up Pout in Candy Stick. And I actually got this on Betty Jean, aka Beaut Bean, here on YouTube's recommendation. And I absolutely love it. She said it's the most painful plumper that she has. And she loves it for that purpose, and I do too. If you don't like a painful gloss, this is not it. But if you really like your lips to plump up, then this is it. Am I a masochist? Who knows? But I do like my lips to burn. Do you feel it now, Mr. Krabs? What's wrong with me? Next, I have this one from Persona Cosmetics. It's in the shade Toffee, and Persona is an indie brand. I always forget to mention when things are indie brands, but Persona is an indie brand that I just tried for the first time with this lip gloss. It's on my lips right now, actually. I need to apply some more, but it is really pretty, and I really do enjoy it. See how pretty it is? I know, you couldn't really see it before, and it's not because it doesn't wear well. I've actually just been filming for pretty much all day. This is my 3rd video today, so it actually does wear pretty well, but I just needed to reapply. It happens with lip gloss, we all know that. But I think this is super beautiful, so I'm definitely keeping this one. Next, I have this one from Glamlite in Caramel Frappe. This is such a cute gloss. Oh my goodness, I have to swatch this one because it's really pretty. Also, it smells like caramel frappes. Have you had the caramel frappe from McDonald's? Because if you have, this is literally that in a tube. And it's great. I love it. I'm here for it. Can we talk about how pretty that is? I'm obsessed with it, and it's definitely staying in my collection. Next, I have this Dose of Colors one in One and Only, and this was also part of their Mickey Mouse collection. I will swatch this one because it is more pigmented than a lot of these are. And again, beautiful, beautiful gloss. So definitely keeping this one as well. Next, I have these 3 from Buxom, and I don't know if I need to keep all of them, so let's go through them really quickly. This one is in Moscow Mule, and it is a pretty gloss. But do I have something in my collection similar to it? Probably. So, I don't know. Let's watch the other 2. This one is Rose Julep. Don't know if I need that one. And then we have this one, and this is in Blushing Margarita. If I'm being honest, I think Moscow Mule is my favorite of the three. But I also feel like I have a lot of things in my collection that are similar. So I'm going to declutter these two, and I'm going to put this one in the maybe pile. P.S. I actually really enjoy those lip glosses from Buxom. I've just had them for quite some time, and I don't reach for them all that much anymore, so that's why I'm decluttering them. Honestly, I enjoy a lot of the things I'm decluttering. I just don't need them all, so I'd rather pass them on than let them collect dust in my collection, if that makes sense. So yeah, if I declutter anything that you're like, oh, I love that, that's great, I'm happy for you. I actually probably do too. I just don't love it enough to use it enough to make it justifiable to keep. Does that make sense? I hope so. Next, I have this Beautē by Pop Sugar in the shade Be The Boss. And I actually like this quite a bit. It's pretty pigmented. It's in an interesting kind of tube because at first I thought it was going to be a squeezy tube because of the way it's like packaged. But then it's actually got a doe foot, which I really prefer. And that's the color. It is really pretty and rosy toned. I like it. I'm going to keep it. Next, I have this Ulta Beauty Jelly Gloss, and I just don't really reach for this one, so I am going to declutter it. I have another one from Beauty Benefits, and I'm going to let this one go as well. This isn't bad. I actually found this at the Dollar Tree, so for $1, I'm not mad, but I just don't really use it all that much, so I'm going to let it go. Next, I have this Milani Keep It Full in Champagne. This is a lip plumper, and I like this one. It's not my favorite lip plumper. I really prefer them to be a lot more powerful, but it is a good one if you're looking for something that's not as burning. I don't think this one burns as much, but that's my opinion. I like a burning lip gloss, so maybe it burns you. I don't know. So just take that with a grain of salt, but I do like this one. I'm going to keep it. Next, I have this itty bitty Ulta Beauty Shimmer Lip Gloss, and honestly, this wasn't bad. I just don't reach for it, and I'm going to let it go. Next, I have this gloss from Soap & Glory. I don't even want to say the name. It's just very crunchy. Sexy Mother Pucker. Okay. This is in the shade Plum Sup. Okay. I actually won this at the baby shower as well. I haven't tried it out, and I've heard Soap & Glory is pretty good, so I'm going to keep this one. Next, I have one of my favorite glosses. This is from Colored Rain in the shade Firecracker. I will swatch this because it is beautiful and it's so shifty, and depending on what you top it over, it changes and transforms. It's just the most beautiful gloss. If you haven't checked out Colored Rain, you are missing out. They are an indie brand and I love them so much. I have a few of their lip paints. I have one of their eyeshadow palettes. I have this lip gloss. I just really like everything that I've tried so far, and this gloss is just so pretty, so I'm definitely keeping it. Next, I have this NYX Duochromatic in the shade Booming. This is really pretty. I like this one as well. I will swatch it. It's got like a pinky orange shift to it, and it's really pretty. This was actually a gift from one of my bestest friends, and I'm definitely keeping it. Next, I have this one from Glamlite in the shade Chocolate Chip. This is super cute. I actually featured this in my very first YouTube video. Yeah, I know. How exciting. I like the little mirror that they give you. It's an adorable lip gloss, and I'm keeping it. I also have this lip gloss from Glamlite that I also featured in my first ever YouTube video. How exciting. I know. If you want to check that out, I'll try to remember to link it up in the cards. But this is also a beautiful gloss. This is in Sweet Fudge, by the way, and this is maybe my favorite gloss from Glamlite. The Caramel Frap is a close second, but I love them all, so what can I say? I have this Tarte H2O gloss in the shade Hang 10, and I actually really like this. I'm not huge on Tarte as an overall brand, but they do pretty well on their lip products. I have to give them that. I give credit where credit is due, and I'm keeping this because it is a nice gloss. Also, it's a mini, so I don't feel as bad keeping a mini, you know what I mean? I actually prefer minis, and if I could, I would have every single lip product in a mini because I just don't go through a whole lip product all that often, so minis are perfect for me. Honestly, I have so many minis that I've had for years. Years, guys, I know. Isn't that crazy? So you think I'm gonna go through a whole full size? It's just probably never gonna happen. like I have to really use that sucker, but anyways, let's continue. We have this Melted Latex from Too Faced. I want to not like this. You know, hear me out. I want to not like this. And when I originally bought it, I was dumb and didn't read what it was. I thought it was a matte liquid lipstick. And at the time, I didn't even like gloss. I know, isn't that crazy? You know, if you would have told Raven like 3 years ago that, hey, you're gonna have 66 lip glosses in your collection, she'd have been like, no, you're kidding. Like, she would have laughed in your face because she didn't like lip gloss. Who even was I back then? Honestly, I don't even like to think about those days. They were dark days. But then when I got into lip gloss, I remembered I had this. And so for like the first year of having this, I never picked it up because it was a regret. It was a regret for quite some time, but then I fell in love with lip gloss. So this thing is actually kind of nice because it is one of those like high shine liquid lipsticks. It is nice. I can't help but love the color. Like I said, I would have loved this if it was matte even back then. The color has always been my thing. But now I'm a gloss girl, so it's even more my thing. And I'm like, do I need to keep it though? Because I don't even support Too Faced. Like, Too Faced is a brand that could like jump off a cliff tomorrow and I wouldn't even bat an eye. No offense, but offense. I do like it. I don't know. I'm putting it in the maybe pile, okay? Okay. Next, I have a gloss you're probably going to be gasping at the fact that I'm decluttering because it's Natasha Denona. Hear me out. I didn't expect to ever try Natasha Denona, and then Boxycharm decided to give me the Peak palette. And I will tell you one thing, it's in my favorite palette drawer. So if that tells you something, that tells you something. I was shook. I love the formula of that. Wonderful. So, on Boxy add-ons, I saw Natasha Denona lip gloss. And I thought, hey, I could use that in my life. I love orange. I like the palette. So why not try out her lip gloss? And here's the deal. This just isn't it. It is pretty. It is beautiful on camera and even in person, honestly, if I'm being realistic. That's not the issue. That is not the issue. Here, I'll swatch it for you, but there are so many other issues. Okay, so first off, the paintbrush tip. There is a paintbrush tip on this sucker and I am not here for it. I do not like that. I don't know why any brand, especially luxury, would do that. Because I can't imagine a lot of people liking that. But anyway, it is gorgeous. Look at that. It is so pretty. Look how gorgeous this is. Oh, you're probably like, okay, so what's the issue, Raven? Just the paintbrush tip? No, it's not just a paintbrush tip. I could almost oversee that if it smelled good. If it were to smell nice or even smell like nothing, perfect. We would be Gucci right now. However, it smells so strongly of chemicals, I literally cannot. And if you're gonna live underneath my nose rent-free, you can't smell like that. I'm sorry, but it's just a no for me. Hold on, I think actually, because I was really sad about decluttering it at first, but then I realized I have this lime crime one that might be a good dupe for it. So let's swatch them next to each other. It's not an exact dupe because the lime crime one is a little bit more sheer, but I'm okay with that because this one doesn't smell awful. And yeah, so I'm gonna keep the lime crime one like we already discussed that. But I am decluttering the Natasha Denona one and I'm really sad about it, honestly, because it could have been so good. All it needed was a better smell. That's all. I'm curious to know though, has anyone else had that same experience or am I just crazy? Because it smells so bad. I honestly, I'm not even trying to be mean, but it just does not smell good. So I don't know if I'm the only one or if it's just the orange one or whatnot. I don't know. I want to try more from Natasha, but that was off-putting. Like, that wasn't fun. Then I have 4 of these NYX butter glosses. I have one in red wine truffle. I have one in blueberry tart. I have one in raspberry tart. And I have this one in cinnamon roll. I actually really like all of these, so I think I'm going to keep them all. And lastly, I have this brand new one that my good friend Marilyn Cole gifted me. I actually just opened the box with this in it. It was a whole box. I did a whole video on it. Please go check that out if it's up already. It probably will be. I'll link it in the cards. But anyways, this is a Lunar Beauty gloss in Dreamy. Lunar Beauty is Manny MUA's brand, if you weren't aware. And it is an indie brand. I love indie brands. I love Manny. I'm very happy to have this. It's my first Lunar Beauty product, and I'm over the moon. I can't wait to use it. Definitely isn't going anywhere. All right, guys. So we got through all 66. That's Crazy, actually. I didn't think we'd get here, but here we are. So I want to count how many we've decluttered so far, and then we will go through the maybe pile. Okay, guys, so I'm a little nervous. We're sitting at 25 decluttered so far. Let's go to the maybe pile. Yeah, I guess let's go. So we have this Too Faced liquid latex. We don't support Too Faced on this channel. If you're wondering why, I'm not getting into it, but I'm sure Smoky Glow has a video on it, so she always knows how to get to the tea. But I like this, but I want to not. So I'm gonna go through really quickly and see if I have anything that can dupe this out so I can get rid of it without feeling sad. Okay, that actually took a lot more time than I thought it was going to. I'll give Too Faced credit. Apparently I don't have anything exactly like this, which I thought I was going to. But I think I did find a good enough dupe. If I do say so myself, they look pretty similar. And the one I'm duping it with is the Beauty by Pop Sugar and Be the Boss. And I don't think this brand is problematic. I don't know, actually. I don't know a lot about the brand. I hope it's not. So I am pretty happy with that dupe. I'm going to let go of the Too Faced liquid latex. Now going back to the two Wet n Wild ones from the Fantasy Makers collection, considering I do need 4 more to declutter to meet my goal, these don't stand out enough to me to stay, so I am going to declutter both of these. Same goes with the Buxom gloss. This is a good one. I might miss it, but I have a lot that look like this if I'm being quite honest. And this is getting pretty old. I don't think I need it. I'm gonna let it go. Now the hardest one for me to let go of is this Urban Decay Naked Heat, which is funny because I already own it. Like, why is it hard for me to let go of it? It's hard because if I'm ever going to completely use up a lip product, I really do feel like it's going to be this one, and I don't want to have to buy it at full price. I got this for $3. I could just keep this and then have it when my one runs out. But am I actually going to go through an entire lip product? I don't know. I don't know. This one is like right here, right? And I've had it for a few months. I could see potentially using all of this if I'm being realistic, and I know that usually I'm not, but I actually think I could use all of this. So I don't know if I should keep the other one. But if I do keep this one, then I'm not meeting my goal, and I'm like, I kind of want to meet my goal. How badly do I want to meet this goal? That's really what it comes down to. I could gift this. I could gift this to one of my dearest friends, you know, somebody who's very special to me, because this lip gloss is very special to me. Do I want to be selfish and keep it for myself? Absolutely. But like, realistically, do I need to? Honestly, I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. I'm going to part with it. We're gonna part ways. We're gonna say goodbye to each other. We're gonna have a little moment. But I know somebody is going to really love this because it is literally one of my favorite lip products. I think I can justify it because I'm going to make somebody happy. Yeah, you know? And that's a good feeling. It warms the heart to make others happy. So I'm going to let it go. I'm going to pass it on. That was a hard one. That was really hard. But I got to 30, guys. I am so proud of myself. That's kind of insane if you think about it, because we started at 66. That brings me down to 36 lip glosses total. That's still so much lip gloss. So much lip gloss. But I do really love lip gloss, so I'm very happy with that, actually. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay beautiful. Mwah.